Okay, here is manicure number 2. This is the manicure you'll be doing in your practical exam. The steps are a little bit funky, but here we go. So, in real life you'll be using a mannequin hand, but you are going to need some cotton and some Q-tips with the pointy end, a cuticle pusher, an emery board, some cuticle oil, hand sanitizer, lotion, which you'll label lotion and cuticle remover, some alcohol, and a buffer. Okay, so first what you're going to do is grab your hand sanitizer, plop it directly on your mannequin hand, making sure not to touch the tip to the hand. Then you'll just rub it in like normal. And then this part's normal. You're going to go ahead and shape the free edge of the client's nail. Just like with the other manicure, you want to make sure that you're filing corner to middle, or sidewall to center is the official term. And even though, like I said, in real life you will be using a mannequin hand, you do want to treat it like a real person. That's one thing that they do focus on a lot, is making sure that you are treating your mannequin hand like a client. Okay, and then after you are done shaping all the nails, this emery board is going to go directly in the trash bag which you have under your table. And then you'll go ahead and soak the hand. You want to make sure that all 5 fingers are soaking. Usually with a mannequin hand, you kind of have to rotate it a little bit to show that all 5 fingers are soaking. Especially you won't have that much water. And you'll go ahead and pat it off like normal. And then next you're going to take your lotion that's also labeled cuticle remover, and you'll go ahead and put a little plop on each cuticle. Again, making sure that you're not touching the applicator tip to the mannequin hand. Then you're going to go through and push all the cuticles. And normally you'd be using a wooden pusher in real life. But I did not have any handy, so I'm just using my metal one. So then in real life, you'd go ahead and throw that away. And then here's the weird part. You take these pointy Q-tips and you clean under the free edge. Again, we wouldn't do this in real life necessarily, and especially not, right after we've done the cuticles. But that's how the test goes. And then you throw that Q-tip right away. Then you're going to go through with a dry cotton pad, wipe off all of that lotion or cuticle remover. And again, this will be on a mannequin hand, which obviously is not going to absorb any lotion. So you want to make sure to remove all of the lotion, just so that when you go to polish, you're not going to have an issue. Chase, my fiance, was being kind of like a mannequin hand there. So then you'll go through with your buffer and buff all of the nails. And one little trick with this too is that you can kind of use the buffer to get any lotion out of the sidewalls. And one big thing too, again, just like the shaping the free edge, you want to make sure that you're only buffing in one direction. It's fine to switch directions, but as long as you're only going one direction at a time, you want to make sure you're not scrubbing back and forth with the buffer. And then you'll go through with your cuticle oil, and you'll just pop a little dot on each cuticle. Again, you want to make sure that you're holding each sidewall. And you'll go ahead and close that up. And then this is one thing that's different from real life. You plop the lotion right on the mannequin hand. Like I've said, you wouldn't really do that in real life. Like on the other manicure, you warm up the lotion. But in this one, you plop it right on there. And they want you to demonstrate at least 2 massage techniques. So effleurage, again, sweeping movements, basically like applying the lotion. And then you're going to go ahead and do some petrissage, some kneading movements, some squeezing. And then I always just do 3 anyway, so when I do my feathering off, potent. Okay, and this time you'll go in with your cotton pad and some alcohol or some Scrub Fresh, making sure to close the lid after. And I'm going to cleanse the surface of each nail. And then you throw that right away. Just don't mind the Spock hands. And then at this point you're going to go through and polish. And I see a lot of people trying to hold the bottle as they're polishing, but make sure you set it on the table. And then you'll go through and do 1 coat of base, 2 coats of color, and 1 layer of top coat. It looked like I was smacking him, but I swear I wasn't. But we're done.